Max West.
Yeah.
And I was talking to some of the devs and stuff too. And I have a lot of faith in that game. It feels great. I think it's gonna be doing amazing. I'm really happy to see a lot of the Smash communities be like, yo, this game was kind of sick, right? And hoping kind of see a bit more of a merging too of like Melee and Ultimate, right?
I would love to see more tournaments have like not just be like a Smash thing, but like a platform fighter kind of thing.
Exactly.
Especially
Right.
like Nickelodeon, right? You're gonna have what's that other indie game with the assists?
Oh, Frame Makers.
Frame Makers too.
Yeah, yeah.
Whenever it gets off the ground as well.
Yeah.
Like I would love just to have like this is like the core platform fighter kind of like tournaments, right?
Right. Yeah, I'm excited. I want to see kind of like what Project M was for kind of the Brawl and Melee communities way back when.
Of course, I talk about Pit, but then pokepen changed their minds. So they've been playing, of course, Corrin.
Again, deep pockets. Hey, Corrin had a great showing
sense.
at Genesis, right?
Yeah.
Corrin's a big thing. We had Neo and Shattuck both in top 8. We also had Spargo playing Corrin as well, so technically Corrin's in top 8. Like, that's crazy. I love the arguments where it's like, oh, 3 Corrins in top 8, replace Corrin with Steve. Is that still okay? Type of thing, right? Where it's like, oh, we can't have 3 Steves in top 8, but now we can have 3 Corrins in top 8. But I think it's supposed to be kind of ironic, just to poke holes that like there's no singular infallible argument except for you just having to have the subjective statement of how you feel about Steve. Big fan.
But yeah, I do think when it comes to like Corrin, like the metas are so unpredictable, right?
Yeah.
It takes a long time for some characters to finally get like their spotlight.
Yeah, and some players
it's
really
their
good.
time.
Yeah, some players just like they kind of funnel to the characters and they just have to get to that point and they really improve. Like Shattuck has been doing amazing.
And I think
right, Neo's been doing amazing.
As like a character choice against Yoshi, this is gonna be great. Like you have the disjointedness to kind of deal with Yoshi because Yoshi is how their nature of like floating into you. But Nair is gonna be a big boon, I think, in this matchup.
Yeah, I think, are there some technical difficulties? I feel like they're... I heard Clune say this feels really weird too. I think they're trying to figure something out. Oh. I wonder if that's like a capture card feeding thing.
Hey,
I was saying on that one earlier. It felt fine.
Okay.
do what you do. If you can find out
Yeah. I mean, we got LJ standing up as well, kind of our broadcast lead, but also backup secondary TO in a way. So we can probably make some executive decision together among the players and then kind of an LJ.
Honestly, getting back to the matchup, if this does happen, like Pin is still good, right?
Yes,
It's gonna be,
Pin's good.
It's like one of the best whiff punishers in the game too.
Oh, yeah.
So you're definitely gonna need that, especially if a Yoshi is gonna be like trying to get up next to you, tilting, jabbing. Let's talk about that projectile too. Like the dragon
virtual
frame
beam?
shot, like it has deceptive priority, especially against other projectiles.
You really didn't think there's a lot of interaction anyway, but then it kind of does.
Dude,
and of course you have the Fang to follow up as well.
Right. Dude, we were talking about like weird iterations in the like Smash meta.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know if you saw, but Yoshi is at like the top 10 for some Japanese players.
Really?
Which like is not super surprising to me because Japan has always had different viewing on games.
Yes,
N-
yes.
Not just Smash, but also like Street Fighter.
Yeah, a bunch of other fighting games too. Yeah, it's like they just have different kind of. They have a different player base there, right? Their play style is different. The characters they use to prioritize said play style is different, and then their sphere of knowledge then entirely warps into like how they understand the game versus how we understand the game.
I think it's
no
like-
one is right. It's just there's different like kind of cultures behind it.
Yeah, I think it's telling for anything though. Like you is shaped by your environment. Right?
Exactly.
And like in Smash 4, that was kind of true too because you have such reps as Yoshidora and like other Yoshis in Japan as well. But that's why like because if you have a good Yoshi, you're like, all right, Yoshi must be good because of that. But I'd also see like what the vision they have is.
Talk about that a little bit.
No, we got some water hilarity going on, but I think we actually are committing to the set.
Are we committing?
We are committed to
All
that.
right,
Okay.
let's get to some Clune versus Pokepen. I'm actually sticking out with the Corrin here.
Another top 8 qualifier here. Of course, we got our big seeds playing here. 2 second seed versus 7 seed. So this is to be expected.
It's gonna be a hard battle because, of course, these two are very high in C2. This is what happens when you get later in the bracket, right? You start seeing a lot more closer matches.
Okay, we got our up air chains here. Clune's cooking. And we have the egg as well. Pokepen. And then we get a narrow there. Finally get something going. Double up air as well.
It seems like both these characters are good at juggling each other.
Yeah, they both got it. We both definitely got the sauce. Ooh, Pokepen's kind of starting to find a way in. Nice. Oh!
Great coverage. You gotta forget about the noggin, man.
Never forget about that. That Yoshi fair is incredible. But of course, Clune definitely knows what he's doing on Yoshi.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're playing a pick like Yoshi, once again, that's like the nature of PNW. We've always had like good representation of like certain characters that you're probably not ready to fight.
I see Pokepen trying to use that bear a little bit more. It's kind of, you know, built-in spacing, auto spacing on top of that. It's a pretty solid kill move towards that ledge, so I see the vision, but it's gonna take a little bit more than that to open up Clune.
And Clune just holding down the fort, right? Not using too much movement because, you know, if I run into these disjointed aerials, it's gonna be a bad time.
Okay. Oh, use that armor.
Yeah, I tried to.
Oh, no!
Yeah, a little unfortunate.
That's, yeah, try. I mean, 15%, you know,
nothing to see that.
Lead is nothing. Yeah, nothing at all to scoff at. It's big.
Tossing the eggs, I like it. Yeah, and as soon as like Pokepen is ready to swing for the eggs, that's the chance for Clune to counterattack.
There it is. Okay.
Okay, trying to get call out. Wants to take an early stock.
We're scooping up.
I think his down Bs are not doing any favors for you.
A couple signs of life here from Pokepen. Finally trying to throw out some of these core combos that you know, love and expect. Great punish on that Yoshi back air drift with the bounce of the scoop up. Again, the back air too, auto spaced. Makes your life a lot easier.
Yeah, doing such a great job to catch the drift and catch the air dodge at the same time. But Clune having none of it to rub up smash.
You can never celebrate for too long. But hey, it seems like Pokemon's got a better pulse on how to deal with Yoshi now.
Yeah, I think the go-to options that Clune has been doing is like at a disadvantage is like of course down B and the double jump armor, which Pokemon's accounting for, getting a better handle on. So I'm sure Clune might have to rotate their options on defense a little bit more.
Not to discredit Clune anyway, because
no.
most of those options are really, really good.
Right.
So
if you get it, you get it, right?
Yeah, you get it, you get it.
Kind of back in that same scenario where Clune is like, all right, I'm gonna hug the edge of the stage, or hug like one side of the stage, and then throw eggs and wait for an opening.
Yeah, wait for Pokepen to try and approach, probably get clipped and then out, or like catch something else on the way. Oh, the rising there to beat out the egg and slam by the floor there. The lead trapping here from Clune. Mid parry. Run up, no throw! Instead of a rollback up smash, and Pokepen jumps right into it. Clune ends up taking the first game.
I gotta give it to Clune though. In that scenario where like the parry happened, a lot of people would have been scared, right? And like panicked. Clune just drifted back, waited for an aggressive option, and got the up smash.
Up smash on a jump in.
Not something easy to do.
Remember BO3, or Clune got a decently solid first game there, of course. Still pretty even, still pretty competitive. But there was times where Clune was looking really dominant.
And I like their playstyle of it too. Like they're just not, they're like we said, they kind of wait for their moment, and when they take their moment, they take it a mile.
Yep, that's right.
All right, but we're getting the switch. I saw Palutena.
Yeah, we saw a Palutena pick here from Pokepen. But my rules, I believe, so I believe it's winner has to decide first if we're going to counter pick or not. So, like their character, they change their character. So, Clune, if he decides to stick with Yoshi, then could get counter picked by Pokepen. Otherwise, take some sort of gamble and pick another random character.
I think it's kind of the wild factor of Pokepen too, is that because you know how to play multiple characters, your opponent has to think a little bit harder about their stage choice.
Yeah.
About how you want to tackle something. So it's almost like flashcards, right? It's like, all right, here's Corrin.
No, I don't want to do a battlefield. Yeah, Battlefield. I don't want to do a battlefield. Don't want to do a time city. Oh yeah, we are committed to the Yoshi Palutena here.
Which honestly, like this idea, you have the burst options, the invincible burst options. Disjointed up air right to catch landings. We've already seen so many times that Clune wants to come down with these aggressive options.
Small battlefield here too, so a little less platforms to catch on the platform off of, or like air landing off of. But yeah, small battlefield is still pretty solid for Palutena. Really early 50% to get it started with Pokepen. Get my character in it, that looks like.
You guys already know what it is. Pokepen doing a good job of getting this lead with Palutena so far, and the spacing of the back here is just working out.
Okay, great answer.
Yeah, that's exactly why he picked Palutena, is to beat aggressive options like that one.
Yep. Almost got a second airplane going, but not quite.
And now you might see Clune, if he gets in that same scenario, might drift a little bit away.
Okay, we can get down to the back here.
Good damage.
Trying to push some extra damage on the side of the Ooh, that force
sure with these air smashes.
It's been a little bit drastic here. Now the airplane is going to hurt.
Pokepen is running away with this right now. That's it. Yeah. Hot on the jump. Suffocating right now. No breathing. And we're kind of back to the same scenario.
46%.
And catching with the flames.
And the down B here for Clune. Clune's done.
We need a clean one.
That game was a smooth run. No matter. It wasn't real. Pokepen picks up the next game really fast.
That was like
That's the fastest game
night and day difference.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And just like a hard check against Yoshi. Like you don't have many ways to land against a character like this.
So now the question that becomes, does Pokemon stay on Palutena? And if so, what is Clune counterpicking?
It's true, because Clune also has characters.
There's a Wario. Yep.
What do you think? Why do you think this one? What do you think Wario?
Well, I think Clune just has a strong degree of familiarity with both like Wario and Yoshi. There's the two characters I associate Clune the most.
Okay.
So he's the ones that he probably feels the most comfortable and strong on.
Do you think Wario offers anything better? Besides having like the X Factor of Waft, right? And like you have, some easier kill confirms in the CQC range, but
yeah,
we're kind of back in the same song and dance.
I think the grounded movement's gonna help a little bit.
Sure.
Right.
And the drifting too. You have better drift.
Exactly right. So you can space out. You can like do a little bit more like neutral frame traps and things like that. But yeah, the disadvantage is still there, but I think your advantage is stronger. And yes, the X Factor. I've been seeing like a semi-proper reversal or something. Not be you have Nair for a lot of ground.
Yeah, a little bit out of shield options too. So yeah, I definitely see that.
The airspeed is
why
really,
Clune
really
would pick
solid
this now.
too. Yep, the airspeed's solid. Again, Clune is just really good at this character too.
The fact that you can drift in and out, which means like, all right, if Pokemon's to be much more aggressive, I have the tools now to fight aggression back.
Oh!
Fighting back, we're getting the F tilt on the 2 frame.
Yes, we are. Although teleports, they are a little bit more abusable than some of the other upbeats that try to like ledge grab. Still really great timing there on that forward tilt.
Once again, even though different character, same kind of tendency to just like waiting out the storm. You don't have to force this at all, right? You have the lead.
Yeah, it's more a Pokemon that has to kind of be a little too aggressive now. Start fishing for confirms. Palutena may not always be the best at landing. Or even be ones to like super aggressively push without getting punched back. But Pokemon still keeping their distance despite that.
Chase down, calls out the jump, knowing that like, because yeah, you do have better drift too, which means you're most likely to abuse the jump.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, the multi hits him there.
You're seeing how these Wario extensions go.
Up there, tries to get back. Nice. Oh, Clune doing a good job on like better on the ledge too. It's not really like getting chipped out. Falling up there into off. And now Clune has brought the advantage.
Probably the most simple but like effective confirm you can do in this game.
Yeah, I mean whatever works, right? And now Pokemon's really hungry to even this out and effectively validate any sort of real advantage that Waft had brought.
Yeah, and the longer you hang on to this, oh god.
That was a chunky one.
Not gonna get that.
And
that's good for Pokepen to get rid of that stock too, because the longer that Clune holds onto that stock, the X Factor gets another chance to return.
Yep, that's right. Although it's pretty unlikely it'll go all the way. I don't think that's play out the entire 4 minutes. Still something to think about.
Right.
But wow, Clune has been absolutely dominating his final stock. Okay, platform gets a
Nair breaker up here.
Yeah, not bad.
Clune not stopping the aggression.
I
like that teleport.
Yeah, great teleport.
That's the execution you expect from Pokemon.
And decision making too in that split second.
Ready, nice. Snapped off the bike. Give him a good chance.
Oh no, it became the war of the bear.
See him Pokemon trying to close the gap with doing run up shields against these bears.
So much sharking pressure here with the bear too.
This is the last game too. Whoever gets this gets in top 8. It is best of 3.
Yeah. Look, it's some losers get a back throw. This edge guard, less trap could be everything.
Could be everything.
The waft
and the weight.
Pressure. It almost got Clune out. Still got punished with an up air.
This is so scary.
Yeah, this is very dangerous.
One more.
We are even.
There it is. Make sure we finish it out.
Deep for that Nair.
Yeah.
And Pokepen takes it. 2-1. The higher seed continues to live on, but man, that really looked like there was gonna be Clune's game.
Yeah,
really
sigh relief I think from both players there because like those games were very close indeed.
It was very stressful.
And it was a good counter, like both players.